As we start section 5 with the correlation coefficient, I'm going to talk a little bit about data, scatter plots, and be able to come up with the linear correlation coefficient. And that is also referred to as the R value. So get used to that, the correlation coefficient being the R value. And what we can do is we can examine a little closer what it means to have an R value. So as we look at this, this first one just has all of the points on the scatter plot fall directly on that, that line of best fit. And notice that my R value was first of all positive, and it was 1. Because now, as we look at the next one, the R value is now negative, but all of my points are still on the scatter plot. So that is also a 1. The fact that it's negative is representative of the negative slope. Now, notice it's not down 1, right 1. You know, it's a little less steep of a line. So the R value does not represent the slope, although if it's positive, you'll have a positive line of best fit. So that might help you understand that, you know, we have a positive, but again, the R value is not equal to the slope. But having a negative slope for the line of best fit is indicated by the negative R value. Yeah, so negative slope is an indicator that you'll have a negative R value. Now this next one, don't think of this as a slope of 0. It just means that there is no correlation. Because what does that mean? If you look at the scatter plot, it's all over the place. It doesn't look like it's going up and to the right. It's not going down and to the right. Whereas this one, it's pretty clear that the scatter plots are going up. And on this one, the scatter plot is going down as we go to the right. So that's how we can do that. So that's sort of indicated here. Why are some of them positive R values and others negative? And it's based off of the, you know, if we have a positive correlation, that, remember, correlation is the R value, then the line of best fit is going up. And the flip side would be the negative correlation, that the line of best fit is going down. So what that means is that that it's a negative slope for the line of best fit. But I'll just write LOBF. That's not really a real thing in math, but line of best fit goes down. And these are your notes, whatever you need to write down. And if you look at the absolute value, what is that going to tell us? So if we were to take the absolute value of R, like on this one, you see how all the points were directly on the line of best fit. All the points are on the line of best fit. So if it's closer to 1, would be indicating that all the points on the scatter plot are closer to the line of best fit. So the points are closer to the line of best fit. So even if you notice this one, that's 0.89, it's not too far from the line of best fit. Whereas this one, we're starting to get further away from the line of best fit because 0.67 is further away from 1. And then there's really no correlation when R equals 0. So does it get worse or better as we get, does a fit get worse or better? Just quickly would say worse, because if we're going away from 1, so if we get closer to 0, it's going to get worse. And then why is there no line of best fit when R equals 0? Because this means no correlation. So as we look at the next piece, it's letting you know, and this is why R is not representative of the slope, because you could have a very steep line of best fit, but your R value is always between -1 and 1. So as we look at the next one, which the R values would indicate a linear model with the best predictive value. Now remember, it's the absolute value of R that gets to be closer to 1. So what you would have to say, okay, well, if we examine 0.94, not the negative part, it's the closest to all the points on the line of best fit. And then the second best option, I'll just write out, second best would be the 0.85. Third best would be this one. And then the number that's closest to 0 would be this 0.27. So that would be the worst. So we wanted the best. So it's the absolute value being closest to 1. So as we look at the next one, so if we were to examine this, well, first of all, would you say that there is a correlation going on? So I'm asking, do you think this would be 0? That's my first question. So if I were to try to draw a line of best fit, would you agree? And you could disagree, but I hope eventually you would see that this has a positive trend. That as I go up, as I increase in X values, I also increase in Y values. That's another way of talking about increase in X implies an increase in Y. I'll just write INC in Y. So what that means is that we have a positive correlation. So if I increase X implies a decrease in Y, that would be a negative correlation. So it's not option 2 and it's not option 4. But if you look at my line of best fit, if it were option 1, R equals 1, then every point on my scatter plot would be on my line of best fit. Did that happen? No. So the only possible answer would be option 3. So it has a positive slope. My line of best fit has a positive slope. That's a positive correlation, but it's not perfect because that's what option 1 would be, is every point is on the line of best fit, and that is simply not the case. Definitely not no correlation and not a negative correlation. So as we look at the next one, again, you want to look at this and try to come up, so at temperature outside, so as the increase in temperature and the snow depth, well, as we increase the x-axis, we would decrease because the snow depth would decrease. So let's change colors just for sake. As you can see, my line of best fit is going down and to the right. So increase in the x-axis made a decrease in the y-axis. So that is a negative correlation. So as you look at your options, I guess the only one that talks about being a negative correlation is this one, less than 0. If it were 0, then these points would be all over the place. So that's definitely not right. The linear coefficient is greater than 0.5. Well, that tells me it would be a positive. Same thing with this one, between 0 and 0.5. So I would say option 2. So as you increase in your x-axis, you decrease in your y. So it's going down and to the right, like a negative slope. So it's got to be a negative correlation coefficient. Really could talk about number 5 the same way. Which of the graphs would have a linear correlation coefficient closest to 0? And what you're trying to come up with is the one that seems like it's all over the place. Now, I think 2 of them are pretty obviously like this one is more obvious that it's a positive. All my points are really close to the line, so that's close to 1, not 0. So not option 1. I'd say the same thing about option 2. All my points are pretty close to this one, to being negative, but away from being 0. I would also, and I hope you would agree, but if not, we can discuss it. Just bring your questions to class. I don't know exactly what option 4 looks like, but it looks like it's going up and to the right. Now, it's not nearly as good as option 1 to being close to 1, but I have no idea where to make my line of best fit for number 3. Because maybe you're looking at that and you're just thinking, well, it's a horizontal line. Okay, well, that's still, I mean, I guess my point being, who knows if it's horizontal, a negative trend, or a positive trend. They're kind of widespread. So option 3 is the one that is closest to 0. Okay, in other words, it appears to be no correlation. You can't make a line of best fit that is really, really close to all of the points. Now, I would also agree if somebody was to question option 4, it doesn't look perfect, but it definitely looks positive as of some trend. In other words, I don't think there's any indicator that it would be a horizontal line of best fit or a negative line of best fit. But I'm open to discussing this with anybody. And then here's another option where they come up with a least squares regression line. And remember, that phrase is the same thing as a line of best fit. I guess I should include line in there. So the least squares regression is the same thing as the line of best fit. Just a synonym in math. And came up with this equation. And what I really care about is if you think about y equals mx plus b. Now, in statistics, instead of using mx plus b, they usually write it the other way around, where they would write it as b plus mx. And that's what's happening here. So what I care about is that the slope in this problem is negative 3.25. So if I'm trying to come up with my correlation coefficient, all I can determine is, okay, well, if the R value was 0, we wouldn't come up with a line of best fit. That would be impossible. But because this is a negative slope, that's a negative trend, that means there's a negative R value, in other words, a negative correlation coefficient. So the only option there would be option 4. These other two options would have a positive slope, and that was not stated in the problem. So hopefully this is all making perfect sense, and you can come up with these answers now in the homework. And just notice in your homework they gave you 6 options, So you don't have to come up with your own. You're just trying to match on that first one. And then you can answer some of the similar questions as you move on. And hopefully this doesn't take you too long. And maybe we'll discuss this one in class with doing this last problem. But anyway, try something on your own and then bring your questions to class. Section 5.